Justin Herbert from the pocket. Dumps it off, slipping out, cutting it back, and Travis Dye.
Well, now he's over 100 yards. He takes a big hit.
And undefeated. A lot of football still to be played for those teams that are hoping to be in the college football playoff.
On first down, it's Travis Dye. He's got a first down.
In the fourth as the Ducks begin this possession and a run by Dye. And Travis Dye spins it outside left and no C.J. Verdell. Herbert to Dye. Oregon has its first lead. Pocket. Impressive. And here comes Oregon right back. And again, they are playing.
For loss, second in sacks. And straight ahead, Travis Dye into Arizona State territory.
Any leakage?
Quickly on the ball. Again, Travis Dye inside the 20-yard line as the Ducks are gashing Arizona State on this opening drive. On the 19, here is Travis Dye on the ground, breaking tackles. And Dye has a first down out across the 30.
The freshman running back, and he gets the carry. And Dye gets up across the 45-49-yard line. All running plays as Travis Dye is into the end zone for another Ducks touchdown. A 15-yard run. And Braxton Burmeister at quarterback. The sophomore ran this series with Justin Herbert out.
Nice break before their bowl game. I hope it's not serious.
Travis Dye to the end zone. It's another Duck score. And Oregon pouring it on now. A 39-yard touchdown run.
And no one even gets their hands on Travis, except right there at the line of scrimmage, and everybody else, he goes untouched all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, it's almost like a wave goodbye.
Back into coverage.
4 catches for Red already, and now hammering inside. Dives inside the 5.
Come within 2 minutes and 17 seconds or less. Here's the carry, and a stutter step move from Travis Dye, runs for a first down to the 40.
Dye leaks out of the backfield. See what I referenced right there with
7 for the Ducks. Herbert underneath, Travis Dye into Montana territory and down the sideline, and Dye is run out of bounds. Line, we saw Jake Hansen go into the locker room early as Travis Dye, the ball carrier, breaks a tackle out of bounds in Montana territory. From the Oregon 46, Travis Dye to the outside. Dye down the sideline, he's run out. 5 catches for Breland, including 2 touchdowns. Here is Dye. Finds a lane, and he
Ends and made them wide receivers. But Herbert hasn't been impacted by it. A screen to Travis Dye. He has great speed, and he has a first down. He got ripped down at the 32-yard line.
will be best plan tonight.
So set him back to the 39. This is Travis Dye. Boy, the running lanes are open right now for the Ducks. Kicking into the breeze, Travis Dye to return it. Dye with a pretty solid return. Travis Dye will get the carry. And Travis Dye, Cox's longtime friend Justin Herbert takes over and hands it off to Dye, and Dye almost broke that and took it the distance. Instead, it's to the 43.
Back to Dye. Hits the hole hard. Now bounces to the outside. And Travis Dye all the way to the 30 on a 46-yard run.
Well, that was a pretty sizable hole. These number 2s have learned a little something from that number 1 offensive line, and I love the patience of Dye there to wait for those blocks. And you could hear, I think, some of the encouragement from the
Out of the pistol, that straight-ahead play is called Vegas. And they're hitting a jackpot on this one.
But now it's going to be on him.
2nd and 10. The heir apparent. Dye out of the backfield. Squares his shoulders. Nice little move.
Show you that shot, obviously. We don't want everybody in Eugene to know where he lives. As Travis Dye has a first down for Oregon. Here's Dye again inside the 30-yard line. Knocked down at the 19th.
To the playoff.
Herbert on 3rd and 7. A screen to Dye. First down. And touchdown, Oregon. 33 yards.
Dye. Stutter step. And almost busted it for a big one. Shifting rolls. And Dye will hammer free. Broke a tackle. And is going to be dragged down finally.
Herbert flips it to him in the flat. Can he make a man miss? Yes. Racing for the sidelines. First down. Clock will stop again.
Dye rips it, and Dye. And that kick return seemed to swing the hat. Now here's Dye breaking through. And the explosive plays that started with that kick return in the first quarter continue for the Ducks. Come on down, Josh. And speaking of that, here goes Travis Dye again.
That role in this year in this offense. As a ball carrier breaks a tackle and powers down, reaches for the goal line. Touchdown, Travis Dye. And the Ducks stretch the lead here early third quarter.
Peace.
Wow, Dye takes off through a crease, spinning, still running. And they finally track him down deep in Cardinal territory.
1st and 10. Shook.
Nice.
Over there it is. Touchdown. It's Travis Dye as if on cue.
Going straight pressure and then drop it to a single man.
Here they come. A game and deal. A wide open receiver though.
Wow, beat the blitz.
It's Travis Dye. There he goes. Touchdown Ducks. The quack attack is back. Your salty running backs.
Wow.
Look at that on the edge. Zone read. They go right to Dye and look at him go. Inch of it before their play.
Yep.
And Dye has it wide open. He is very close, if not in.
They're going to put him down at the 1 foot line.
Yeah.
UCLA with rushing force. Shot goes over the top for Dye. Brilliant design by Moorhead. The touchdown. Strong punt by Akers, and it goes bouncing to Dye, who does pick it up.
First down on 4th and 4. What a punt.
Great punt by Akers. My goodness, that is a monster that Dye has to collect inside the 25. Off the spin, Dye creates some space and just barely doesn't elude the tackle at the 39-yard line. Shuck with Dye behind him. Hands it off again. Dye breaks a tackle, slips through, gets another first down. Dye still in the backfield. He will get it again straight ahead. Another huge hole and a great cut to the 10. Dye to the 5 and all the way down close to the 3-yard line. Hand off. Dye breaks a tackle, spins away, stays on his feet, gets to midfield.
Good.
Inside the 35, some pass rush comes, but it's a screen pass. Beautifully set up. Dye with all kinds of room and blockers in front inside the 20.
On others in the slot, but don't work on him.
First down, Shuck going downfield, wide open in stride. That's Travis Dye down the sidelines to the 20. Will cut it inside the 10. Play him if they thought he was really hurt or compromised, but clearly something's a little off with C.J. Verdell. First win of 2020. Oregon trying to bounce back and keep their championship hopes alive in the Pac-12.
Back-to-back Dye carries. Stays on his feet. Gets a first down. In empty. With Dye coming in motion. He'll take it in the swing. Try to get him in space. And he's got close to his season average per touch of 11 yards. 3rd down and goal. Round to throw again. Lofting back in the end zone. Touchdown. Travis Dye had broken loose. Raymond Scott lost him in coverage, and Dye found the end zone.
The Oregon head coach just signed a huge extension. Shuck to the air again. Going to dump it off here to Travis Dye. And Dye into Iowa State territory. All the way to the 40-yard line. Over 50 yards, we'll see him as well. Big hole for Dye up the middle. Inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal after a 24-yard run. 3 at 3. Gonna run it here. Dye able to make a man miss. And thrown out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, big hole, Travis Dye, touchdown, Oregon.
Well, if you're Fresno State, the worst has happened now.
So after the penalty, they'll run it, big hole up the middle. Travis Dye out to the 35.
Down and 1. Here's Dye. And Dye breaking tackles. Dye. Dye to the corner, touchdown. If I'm even, I'm leaving. And that's what Travis Dye just did.
Took a couple shots there on the last couple of plays.
The good news is they have Travis Dye down the sideline. Dye shoved out inside the 20. Motion here. And here's Dye. Pops through. Hops in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Easy free access throw for Brown.
Arizona likes their defensive backs. Their defensive backs are going to have to chase. Travis Dye. Dye inside the 20. Almost had it punched out. Dye moves in the backfield alongside Brown. Dye, another big hole. Travis Dye piling up the yardage in the first half into Arizona territory.
Keeping them on the bench.
This is the 5th play they've run all quarter, and it's a good one. Wide open out of the backfield, Travis Dye, who, when he touches the ball tonight, is just a big play. I mean, we know Cincinnati's a good team. Still, I expected that to be a close game. Nice ball handling, and the first carry of the day for Travis Dye. Here comes some pressure. Brown will throw short. Dye with the catch and run, and he'll get the Oregon first down. That was a good play all the way around for the Ducks. Good field position as the Ducks in a nice spot. Play fake across the middle. The big hit, but the catch made by Travis Dye.
Rusher the last 3 games with over 2,000 in his career, and he's got a big gaping hole off the left side and a first down into Cal territory. That was Tim DeRuyter up there with the mustache. Dye gets the edge. And they'll run it with Dye. Lunging for the end zone and in. Touchdown, Oregon. And 10 from out close to the 40-yard line. And they will run it. And it's a good one. All the way down inside the 45-yard line of Cal. Dye rejoins Brown in the backfield. He'll catch it here with a blocker or two in front of him across midfield. Travis Dye, the cut to the outside, and stays on his feet down to the 25-yard line.
Stays there. Brown to Dye, and he barrels in it. Dye makes a cut and scores standing up. Ducks had chances to make big plays.
The left guard actually pulls around this time to be able to help out. And then just good, hard, tough running.
2 tight ends in on 1st and goal. Dye, it was easy. And the Ducks right down the field. Lead for the first time today. 1-on-1 to the right side. They'll hand it up the middle. Touchdown. Travis Dye has scored 4 touchdowns on 8 carries. Then he's got like 14 total yards.
Unbelievable.
That ends the streak of 10 completions in a row for Brown, who dumps it down to Dye on a screen. He's got blockers, makes a cut. Travis Dye.
Brown checks down. He finds Travis Dye. First down, catch and run inside Buffalo territory. Drive. Sling it out to Dye. Dye inside the 5, and he's in. In motion, Jalen Red. They find Dye out of the backfield. Dye turns upfield. All kinds of real estate to roam. Big catch and run, Travis Dye. Set up the option to Dye. Down to the pylon and into the corner. 3rd touchdown today, the 2nd on the ground for Travis Dye.
And I know I've said this a bunch.
2nd and 7. Brown hands it off. Good burst up the middle. Right into the official. Travis Dye lost it. He put it on the ground. But Oregon recovers it. It's Jalen Red.
Dominic Hampton that goes in there,
and knocks that ball out. But Travis Dye's running hard, so hard the referee got caught in the mix.
Brown hands it off. Nice move to the outside, out to the 42-yard line. That's
Brown, they hand it off. Gashing hole up the middle. And Dye off to the races. Tackled inside the 5. 1st and goal. Gordon saved a touchdown for the Huskies. Washington 19. Brown on the RPO. Hands it off to Dye. Dye cuts it north-south. Touchdown, Oregon. On 2nd and 11, Brown going to hand it off again to Dye. Find a nice seam. Still on his feet. Great move. Hesitation. And all the way down to the 45-yard line. Games this year.
Dye. Touchdown. There's number 28 for the Ducks. And for Travis Dye, his 12th rushing touchdown. Let's see if they bring it. They do. Brown gets rid of it. Wide open. Dye. Touchdown. They brought everybody and left the most dangerous Duck wide open.
Oh, man. I'm not going to keep my back in to try to help pick it up. I'm just going to slip him out. If you don't take him, it just runs right by them. Right by them.
And it will be Dye getting the first down easily and getting into the end zone for the Oregon touchdown. 3rd down and 4. Brown to the air, going to Dye, who's wide open out in space, gets the first down and more. He's out for the year. Those are 2 veteran players that aren't available. Dye on the run. Nice cut, getting the first down inside the 35 and down to the 32. Keep it on the ground with Dye. Gets the first down and more inside the 35-yard line. It's Dye into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Oregon Ducks closing in on victory.
10 yards in his first carry of the 3rd quarter. He's got it again. He's got some space and shows some power driving the legs. Good run. Brown gets it out quickly on the edge. This is Dye. Gets some blocks. And the Ducks beginning to get some chunk plays, and Dye's been a big part. Dye inverts again and scoots down to the 40. Dye fighting, reaches the ball across the plane, and is at a touchdown for Oregon. Finally.
What an effort by Travis Dye, considering how this game has gone and considering we've not seen a lot of it from his teammates. One guy you can count on is 26 to fight. Looked like they had him out, but you could see how he spun off of that would-be tackler and then extends. There's the progressive pylon cam.
Well is catching it out of the backfield.
Travis Dye breaks a tackle down the sideline for the Ducks, and he's just short of midfield.
Just keep reassuring those youngsters.
And use the tailback, Travis Dye. They'll go with Dye, and he is a bulldog. That's a first down for the Ducks. You called it. Dye right through the teeth of the defense, dragging tacklers inside the 5.
Not burning a red shirt. He's the highest rated recruit in Oregon history, and they've had some great quarterbacks
coming out.
Glad you asked about him, Cart. We may see him. Travis Dye breaks a big one into Oklahoma territory, and it's all you can ask for if you're a Duck fan in this opening 30 seconds. This is Dye into the end zone and a touchdown, Oregon. Always in our hearts together doing football. Here is Dye again, and man, he is electric when he gets the football.
Oh my, Travis Dye. He is something else, isn't he?